As countdown clocks continue to tick backward toward the expected launch of the Soyuz TMA12 from the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan, just over 46 minutes from now. Launch time is expected at 6:16 a.m. Central Time, 5:16 p.m. Down at the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan, where skies are clear today and temperatures are in the low 50s. You're watching footage of some of the training activities for Sergei Volkov that you see in the foreground, Oleg Kononenko in the background, the Expedition 17 commander and flight engineer who will be arriving on board the International Space Station on Thursday to begin a 9-day handover from Expedition 16 commander Peggy Whitson and her flight engineer Yuri Malenchenko, who will be preparing to return to Earth on April 19th after a half year in space. Part of the training at the Cosmonaut Hotel in Baikonur involves refresher courses in rendezvous and docking using computer-based simulators that are available to the crew down in Baikonur as they continue to prepare for today's activities. Of course, the launch of the Soyuz TMA12, their 9-minute ride to orbit from the launch pad in Baikonur to begin a 2-day chase to catch up to the International Space Station.
먹을 때는 누가 안 건드린다.
This was the view early Sunday morning as the Soyuz TMA12 mated to its booster rocket, began the journey by rail car horizontally from the Site 254 integration facility right at the crack of dawn to begin the 4.5-mile journey winding through the desert on the steppe of Kazakhstan of the Baikonur Cosmodrome to the launch pad so that it could be raised vertically off of the rail car and rotated in the proper launch azimuth on its launch table on the launch pad itself. This operation takes several hours. Again, tried and true operation for Russian space technicians as the rollout begins traditionally right at sunrise and makes its way to the launch pad at the Baikonur Cosmodrome. Once again, you're watching video that was fed from the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan on Sunday as the Soyuz TMA12 made it to its booster, neared the launch pad on the railway system that winds its way through the barren Cosmodrome. The rail car reaches the launch pad, and then a series of hydraulic lifting devices literally raises the Soyuz rocket, which stands 160 feet tall, weighs 680,000 pounds, to its vertical position on the launch pad. Once it is hard down on the launch pad, the rotating launch table, as it is called, basically the circular device upon which the rocket stands, is rotated into the proper launch azimuth so that the Soyuz, which does not have the benefit of gimbaling engines like a space shuttle does, can be launched directly into the proper inclination to begin its chase to the International Space Station. That launch is scheduled just 40 minutes from now at 6:16 a.m. Central Time. Everything proceeding on schedule down at the Baikonur Cosmodrome for what is typically an on-time launch for the Russian space program. Those large swing arms that you see are slowly raised to form a clamshell protective cocoon around the Soyuz rocket, also providing launch pad technicians the ability to clamber onto the launch pad to begin the connection of electrical data and telemetry cables to the rocket itself in the final 48 hours of launch preparations. That launch tower that you see encapsulating the rocket on Sunday, following its rollout and vertical raising to its launch position, was scheduled to have moved away from the Soyuz rocket just a few minutes ago per the countdown timeline. We will be receiving live video from the launch pad down on the Baikonur Cosmodrome a short time from now. Everything proceeding on track as Sergei Volkov, Oleg Kononenko, and So Yun-Yi sit quietly on board the Soyuz TMA12 capsule awaiting for liftoff less than 39 minutes from now.